What's up, everybody? Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Space Engineers, back on our Corvette build. In the last episode, we were kind of tinkering with the lighting, and I think we got it overall pretty ironed out. The only thing, we have this room that we need to mess with a little bit. I think everything else is kind of, at least the generic brightness lighting is good. I still like the reactor room. It's got a good mood lighting kind of thing going on. We did a little bit of that in this area with the environmental lighting, which is cool and all. I'm gonna switch into spectator mode. I don't know that I'm gonna do anything in the hangar. Actually, I'm not really sure how there's light in the hangar. This seems like one of those gamey kind of things where technically there shouldn't be, but there kind of is. But yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna do too much of that, because even when you get in, when the hatch is open and you get down in the rover thing, I mean, you can't really see too much in here, so I'm not really too worried about that. And I think we did all of this up in here, so I'm pretty sure, lighting-wise, interior, we're good. I'll leave it up to you guys, kind of whether we do any exterior lighting. I probably should do some, like maybe a red and a green or something. Oh, you know what? I think I could put it right there. Bam! We could. I don't know if I'll end up changing the kind of light that I use or not, but we could totally put one right there. What? That's pretty cool. Actually, let me see this real quick, just because I can. Interior light, it should be 8, should be the left, which, if my memory serves, is the green one, I want to say, and I think the right one should be the red one. I think. I'm really kind of rusty on all that stuff, but I think that did not change the right ones at all. Okay, well, logic. I mean, why would the most recently named ones be the right ones? That doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, only an idiot would have made that kind of mistake. Psh. Seriously, though, that is a little weird. I'm doing this wrong. This one should be the green one, I think, if this system can be believed. Which, who knows? Let's try this. Yes! Okay. So we got the red and the green. That's funny. That's pretty funny. So barring my navigation lights, I don't know if we'll do any other lighting on the outside. That, like I said, I'll probably leave up to you guys, because I could kind of go either way. I could add some lights, but I don't really care either way. So let me know what you guys think about that. But in the meantime, I was you can kind of see on the left here, I was experimenting with what lights really needed to be there and what was just extra baggage. So I'm using my left light, or the left side as the experiment and the right side as the consistent, so if I mess something up, I have this to copy off of. Now that isn't exactly a fair estimate, because then they could be getting in the way. So there's that. We might just start experimenting. How's that? Let's just do both sides, so because the lighting could be bouncing from one side to the other and causing it to look brighter than it actually is. Let's see, what did I do? I kept that one, so we got rid of all of this. I think it'll be fine, though, like the way we've adjusted the lights to where they're a little bit brighter and a little more broad. I mean, I think that's okay. I do want to change this. I had them really close to there, and I think it would look a little better if they were actually like this, to where they were on both sides of the door. I think that would look a little bit better. Whoops, not that. So I gotta do that. I think that'll... Well, for one thing, it disperses the light a little bit more, and I don't think I need these in the middle. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know if I need those in the middle or not, because there's so many lights around here. It's not like over here where there aren't as many, but over in this that's kind of clustered. I don't know about that one. Haven't really decided. But I think this is going to be, I hope, barring the idea that we do exterior lighting, I'm hoping this will be kind of the last lighting episode, because essentially I'm not really planning on doing a lot of different lights. I really just wanted it to be kind of lit, basically, to where I could kind of see what was going on. I don't know if I want to change anything in these rooms. I think these are okay. I mean, it doesn't look too crazy. I do want to adjust that, like I mentioned before, though. So I do like that a little bit better. Let's see. Wow, that was a little sharp. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. I could probably take these out. Maybe? Because, I mean, it is a spaceship, so it doesn't have to be, like, ridiculously bright or anything. I mean, it could be a little bit on the dark side. See what I did there? Yeah, just ignore that. So, let's see. I probably should leave the ones on the edge. Maybe take out the middle one on this. Oh, but I didn't do that over here. Okay, so we did that. Let's see how that looks. And if I did that, then let's take this guy out over there. Now, I don't have my lamps on, right? Yeah, okay. So I think that looks okay. It's a little more dim, but I don't necessarily think that's bad. I mean, you can kind of see what's going on. I mean, we can always add them back in without too much of an issue. I think I'm going to try the same thing over here, but I'm concerned about which ones to remove. I kind of don't like these, but I'm afraid that would cluster the light into the corner. Unless I took... Let's try this. If we took this out, we did like that. Wait. What did I remove? Oh, I removed a panel. I was like, wait a minute. That shouldn't be that way. Okay, that's better. Okay, so if I did something like this, maybe? Whoops, dagnabbit. Keep breaking the wrong blocks. That's not bad. It's a little it's bothering me a little bit that the text is off center, but there's no way I can fix that because they're oddly aligned. I kind of do miss that light in the middle. I could also do like this. Keep these here and then remove the middle ones. That might actually... Whoops. I don't know. What about... Dagnabbit. Okay, it's getting in my way. That's what it is. I was like, what is going on here? But it's the panels are in my way. I was gonna say do one on each end of the screen. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave that one. I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on that one. I'm not really sure what I want to do. I mean, I can't really go wrong with it that way. It's just, I'm not really sure I need all that. I don't think I need all of these here either. I mean, you don't need a ton of lights around your shield bay. Let's get rid of these. Let's move these out like we did the other ones. Oops. We'll get rid of these. There we go. I think that'll work. let me also, really quick... I probably should update some of these to where... I don't really like these over here. Well, they do kind of... Ooh, you know what? I got an idea for these. Rather than doing the floor ones, we're going to make these wall lights, I think. Like that. That might work a little bit better, maybe. Mixed on those. I could take them or leave them. Let me adjust these real quick to where they match the proper lighting settings that we had set up from the previous, to where all of my lights are the same, and then we'll see how that looks. Okay, so this is actually an interesting thing. This is what it would look like now with all of our new lights that we have been replacing and removing and all that stuff, set to the current kind of selected setting, default setting, whatever you want to call it. Am I missing? Oh, it's down by the door. Okay, never mind. So it actually looks pretty good. The one thing I noticed though is if you look at these corner lights, let's see if I can pull it up. No corner. So I have them set maxed out at 4-meter radius, the fall off at 1, and the intensity of 0.4. But if you look up the cable lights with the straight lights on them, fun thing, they're really low and they're at 3.6. So you can actually crank them up to 10. The fallout is already at 1, and the intensity is at 1.5. So if you crank this up, they are super bright. Like these cable lights are ridiculous. So that's one aspect. If we were like, there's too many corner lights, but there's, you know, like it's not bright enough or something, we could actually amplify the corner lights. Let's set the intensity to 0.4. Amount should be between 0.4 and 5. Oh, okay. Let's try 0.5 then. Okay, that makes it a lot more dim. So I'm not sure if we want to do that or not. So the intensity of these I'll have to play around with a little bit, as well as the radius, because with them being dimmer, I don't know that we couldn't crank up the radius. Let's try 7.5. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, so even with a low intensity, we could raise the radius if we still wanted it to be brighter. So that's kind of an interesting idea that we could play with. For now, I think I'm going to set this at 5. Let's see how that looks. That looks good. I think we're going to go with that for now. Alright. I still don't like how many corner lights are here, but like I said before, I'm just not really sure which ones I want to remove, especially since there's no cable lights in here, so I can't really compensate with those. But there just seems like a lot over here. So I'm kind of thinking these middle ones. I think I'm just going to take these out for now. I mean, it's still missing a little bit of something, but I think that'll do for now. Let's see. How about in here? There's too many in here. I'm not as much of a fan. These need to be out this way, like so. And I probably should put these that way as well. Let's do that. Let's get rid of you. Put that there. That's fine. How about putting maybe one in the middle? Whoops. Get rid of that one. Let's do that. Can I do any, like, of these? I could put them that way, but that would... I don't really want to do that. Okay. That's not terrible. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Might leave it that way. Okay. Like I said, I'll probably have to go through and reset all of those to be properly calibrated. Definitely don't need as many in here, though it is kind of the living space, so I could understand it needing to be a little bit brighter. But overall, I really do like the the builds and stuff that I've seen in my inspiration series where they're kind of subdued and a little bit, they're not quite as well lit kind of thing. They're a little dimmer, I guess. But unfortunately, the spacing and stuff in here, it kind of fit and worked, so it makes it a little weird to try and correct. I'm not actually sure I'm going to do anything in this room. I don't know. I kind of feel like if I mess with any of it, that it might not work as well as it works right now. Some of it, like this one, I don't think we need. These could go be a bit spaced. I like the reading light. That we don't need. I think that's good. I don't know if we actually need all those, but I don't think they're in the way either, so I'm going to leave those. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Now, oh, and this one. We need to do this one. We've got a light there, so I don't know how much I really want to mess with that. Ooh, I know. This is definitely going to be some environmental mood lighting going on here. I could do all the way up, but I don't think I want to. Let's try it with just the two there. And if we really want to, let's add these here, but we might take those back out. I don't know about those yet. I have not decided. Okay, so that works. Let's put one here and here, mayhaps. I can't put one on the actual roof or ceiling part there. Now, I could put them here. So I don't know which one I prefer. I think I might prefer that. Wish these were single-size screens. That would make this easier. I guess I could do something like that, maybe. I don't think I need that, though. I don't really like that. I kind of like the in-between lighting better over here. But I think that'll work. I did kind of mess up, though. I gotta figure out what corner lights these are. Okay, so I found them. It took me a minute, but I finally found them. So I set it up to be like a blue, or an ice blue kind of thing, which I thought was kind of cool, given the whole cryo chamber type of thing. I thought that was kind of a nice touch. And we've got them set up in a group, so, you know, you can adjust it as you see in the background, which is fun. And I've got them set up finally to be basically set to the proper setting for the rest of the ship's lighting type thing. So I like that. I don't know if we're going to do any different environmental lighting for the rest of the med bay area, but I think that is pretty good. Now we could adjust these guys to give the room overall an ambient kind of room. I'm not sure what to do with these in here. Maybe a green, or I don't know, because the yellow and the orangey kind of colors makes me think engineering. Though it was suggested to make the environment lighting for the oxygen tank like a ice blue or a blue, because, you know, liquid oxygen would be cool. And I was like, yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad idea. Actually, I'm not opposed to necessarily changing some of the colors in here either. We haven't really gotten to painting in terms of if we want everything to be this gray color, or should we paint certain things to be for one thing, and you know, all that crap. But I tell you what, let's throw down. Do I have an antenna? I'm pretty sure I have an antenna built in here somewhere. I do. Azimuth antenna. Let's turn you on. And let's pull up the cable lighting. No, cable lighting. And we'll turn all these to show on HUD. I guess the antenna is not broadcasting. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay, so which one are you? You're cable straight light with, or straight with light 10. So let's see. This is a really quick way. Actually, I might do that with the corner lights as well. Turn all of them on, and then I'll just turn my HUD off when I don't want to see this mess, because this is a mess. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. So much going on. Alright, so cable. Oh, there's multiples. That stinks. Alright, I got the right one on the first try. So you could do something like that if we didn't actually add their own. Now, we could do what we did here, which is add the corner lights down there. And we could just bring this frame out one and put the corner lights to where it shines on them. That wouldn't really be a hard thing to do. Let's see here. First of all, let's fix this, because that's not quite... Let's try... That's a little bit on the darker side of the blue scale. Nah, I don't really like that. Let's bring this back up to... Let's try like a 170. Why not? That looks kind of cool, but this is throwing off the groove, so to speak. 230, 229... 234, 232. I think it's the white light that's kind of messing with it. So let's do corner light 230. That's what I said, right? 230? Yes. All right. And then this is 170. That looks different on those lamps. I don't know why. But that looks a little bit different. And we might want to... Oh, that's a weird effect. That's kind of funky. What did I do with... I have them on my hotbar somewhere with the angle. Or I had them on my hotbar somewhere. Oh, there they are. Right there. Okay. So we could try and bring this back by 1. We want it this way so that we can put lights behind it. And we'll do it like this. Where's my lights? Oh, it did place them all. Okay. What do you know? Okay, corner light. What did I say? 230? Whoops. Let's go ahead and change this to Enviro Light 02. We're going to copy that. We're going to name this 1. What else was it? Cable Light 10. Let's name this Enviro Cable Light, just so we can tell the difference. And let's find like all of the newest ones that I just placed, which should be these, I think. And we'll do 2, or wait, yeah, that's fine. I was thinking that I had the cable light in there, but I changed the name of it, so that should be okay. And then we'll grab anything Enviro 02. We'll put this in 02 Enviro lighting group. There we go. So that's an interesting way to do that. I don't know how this is going to mix. I'm not sure this mixes well the white and the certain color. Like, this worked great. I love how this looks. This is just a little weird having it be... I think it's this in the background that's messing with me a little bit. Because you actually visibly see the light, and so it's like, that's kind of weird. Actually, now that I'm looking at the... I couldn't put the cables there. I was going to say I could do... I could do, like, the panels... Wait, what hotbar am I on? I'm never on the right one. There we go. I could do the panels, but if I brought them out like these are, to where then you could put another row of lights back here, I'd have to remove the cabling, so that's kind of a pain. So, I'm not really sure about that one. I like the color palette, I'm just not sure about the structure of the lighting. So let me know what you guys think about that one. Let's see, what other lights could we do? Oh, we didn't really do this room over here at all. That needs to be fixed. Okay, let's at least do one in the corner and maybe one in the middle. And then over here we'll just do the two in the corners and nothing in the middle. And let's try this. Do I have a middle here? It's right there. Okay, so technically that's symmetrical. Let's keep that for now. Okay. Where is my lights? There they are. So let's do one middle and one back there. Something tells me I probably won't need all of this. Actually, that's a really weird situation where technically this is in line with this, but if I wanted it symmetrical, I could put one here and remove both of these, but then this light looks weird. So that's kind of funky. I guess I could remove that? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so first step... I mean, from the ground level, I think that one over there looks a little bit better than the two. So let's... Dang nabbit, wrong button. That one could get irritating, I suppose, so we might want to take that one out. Let's do the same there. Let's put this guy back, I think, for now. And then let's grab... Oh, you know what? I don't think I adjusted these lights. I did not. Okay. Let's do... Oh, I don't have them. Crap. Let's... Okay, so 5.1 and 0.5. Oh, that's right, I adjusted that one before he changed the color. But these are new. So... Oh. I did set them right. I think. Okay. Oh, never mind then. Fine. Be that way. Okay, so corner... light. Let's grab all of these. Theoretically, nothing but the newest lights should be changing. That's fine. And let's also turn those on to show on HUD and corner... Dang it. Corner light. Okay, so now all those are on the HUD. Sweet. Okay. So, brightness-wise, I think this is good. I don't know if I want to remove anything for clutter. Maybe these. I don't think those are really necessary. So, that's fine. This still bothers me a little bit. I may want to just move them over or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure how to tackle that one. So that works for that. As far as enviro lighting, though, let's try... Hey! How come those aren't on there? Those are showing up. How come these aren't showing up? Suspicion. I must have them named something else. White lights. Enviro lighting, engineering lighting. Let's try shields, because I must have renamed Lights, shields. Ah! Ah ha ha ha. Okay. I had a different naming structure to these, apparently. So let me rename these and get these other ones in the proper group for them. Assuming they're visible. And we're going to mess with the shields a little bit, and then we'll probably wrap things up here for this episode, and then I'll take in suggestions and things like that. But let's fix this first. Okay, so I finally managed to isolate them, and I went with a darker green. I was actually trying to kind of match the green in the shield box there, but if I went too much darker, I don't think there would even really be a light. But I was also kind of thinking, you know, power, it's going kind of with both of these. Yep, they both have green. I thought about doing the ice blue kind of thing, like the jump drives, but then I was like, you know, I've got that for oxygen in the cryo chamber and all that, so didn't really want to do that. So yeah, I'm kind of just trying to experiment with different environmental colors. I'm kind of thinking, here's my thoughts. I'm kind of thinking stuff like this works really good, where main hallways are just white, and then inside a chamber is an environmental cover or color. The only tricky one is stuff like this, where it's mixed. Not really sure what I should do with stuff like that, so I'm open to suggestions there. But pretty much, I think that's kind of my idea. So I'm really open for colors, basically, because I'm not a super artsy person. So sometimes I run out of color palettes really quickly, where other people would have different... I'm not like a purple and magenta and all that kind of stuff, but I mean like, you know, a burnt orange versus just like straight orange or something. Not really sure. Maybe a red would look good in here. That would be kind of cool, like if this entire room was red. Like a dim red light. It would just be kind of like a, you know, your maintenance area kind of thing, where you didn't go unless you had to. Not sure about this. Maybe just a normal white, or maybe just a hair different color with a light tint of some kind, and maybe just white in here or something. Not really sure. But yeah, open to suggestions on that kind of stuff. And like with the CIC and bridge and all that kind of stuff, still open to suggestions for color. We need to clean up the lights, so maybe we'll have another lighting episode. I was hoping to be done with it, but I guess we're not. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. In the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!